No, I didn't.
Yeah, Tom Grossi did a raid on us. We had like 300. We had like almost 400
Yeah, it's
people in here at
fucking
one
awesome.
time.
That's what's up.
That was fucking. I was awesome as hell. Some of them actually stayed afterwards.
Oh, yeah, that's what's
Yeah,
up.
they hung out for a little bit. It
That's
was
what's
cool.
up. To see that Packer beat down. That's what I'm talking about.
I love Grossi. I
Second
know
half
he's a
was
Packer.
ugly, but we
I
still
know.
beat them down in the first
Yeah, I
half.
know Grossi's a Packer guy, but I love his channel.
Yeah, me too.
Smoking all that Packer pack.
So
I'm smoking them
the
blood.
Jets did not look good today.
They ain't look good all season.
Fuck, they lost to the goddamn.
They lost a butthole. They lost a butthole face.
Yeah, they did. They're gone. Hey
Well,
guys, I'm out of here. But a win is a win. We're 4-0. I'm happy as hell. And my last final words are: fuck the Packers. You lost. Take your sorry asses home. Go cry in a fucking bar. I don't give a fuck. Go eat a block of fucking cheese. Fuck Green Bay. Fuck the Packers. Fuck Wisconsin.
Fuck Green Bay in the hole. If you like Green Bay,
Come on.
fuck you too.
And guess what? Your Green Bay women are ugly as sin. All right, I'm out. Take care, everybody.
That's why they ain't got no cheerleaders. They can't find women with teeth.
Yes. The thing is, it's
over
like,
that Suge Knight.
we had to endure it for years from them, so it's nice to.
Well, here's the thing, though. I get this game. If this game was in Minnesota, it would not have been this close. They got the fan into the crowd when the Vikings started making those mistakes. The Packers and Vikings have been splitting lately because the Packers will win one, the Vikings will win one, the Packers will win one, the Vikings. That's how it's been. So we played the Packers the last game of the season, right? They played the sixth game. They played not the last game because they played the Lions the last game, but they played the Packers before that. We don't know what the season's going to look like by then. The Packers could be in the division lead. The Vikings could be in the division lead. The Lions could be in the division lead. We don't know, So it's hard to say the next time they play. But
I'm just going to let you guys enjoy this.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
What else you gonna do?
Like, what,
you gonna let us?
Patrick Mahomes just threw a pick.
I know.
What else you gonna do?
Oh my God!
Y'all can beat right now is scrub. You lost,
Patrick Mahomes just threw a pick. He went to go tackle the guy who intercepted the pass. And Mahomes stripped it from the guy who intercepted from him.
Oh, wow.
The Chiefs recovered. I think.
You better hope Steve y'all play New York Giants next week to get a W.
I'm definitely
they play
hard
they play the Rams.
Be a good one.
Where at Green Bay?
They're at us now.
Oh, y'all might get them.
No, it's in LA.
Oh, y'all might lose that game then.
No, are you kidding me? They got fucking people the Bears. They're depleted hard, bro.
Just
worse than the Packers.
Hey, this is your guys' time. Enjoy it.
Yes, sir.
Man, Jaden Daniels looks
good. Right, we're gonna enjoy it.
I appreciate it.
Jaden Daniels looks good for the Washington team. Yeah, no, I'm just mad that they gave up the 28.3. That's
I
all.
just want to know if Zoe and everybody's gonna be singing the same tune when it comes at the end of the season.
It won't be you singing the tune. It won't be you.
I'm gonna have the exact same energy that I had
know that.
with my positivity and with my same.
You do not know that because you do not think.
What up, School for Life?
Hey, Steve, man, your offense, your receiver core don't look good, man. Y'all need a wide receiver over there, man.
Hey, say what you want. Say what you want, bro. You're entitled. I'll give you all the props in the world.
We had him today.
Fred Warner just got a pick 6 for the 49ers.
Hopefully, it's a sign of things to come. More things to come.
4-0 beats 2-2.
Fred Warner. If Fred Warner's not Defensive Player of the Year,
whoever said that, that's true. But you know what? Like I said earlier today, when we won our last Super Bowl, I mean, we know what that's like.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Oh, man, here go this shit.
Man.
I ain't even had no kids when y'all won a Super Bowl.
If you want to turn into a history lesson, Tony and Catch does a history show.
Right. We ain't talking history, man.
Oh, and then we'll talk history there. I want to learn too because I don't know as much as everybody else.
People, whatever. It doesn't matter what your record is.
That's why I'm so optimistic.
It doesn't matter what your record is because when we won that Super Bowl, we was the 6th seed. Bears won the division.
What year was that?
We won the Super Bowl.
What year was that?
2010.
Catch, when y'all
What
do y'all
year,
history?
what year are we in now?
Huh?
What year is this right now?
What was that, Woods?
When do y'all history show?
Wednesday
it
night,
now?
9:30 Central Time.
Wednesday night, tune in
History don't
to
play the
Catch and Tony on the history show when you want to talk about stuff that happened.
I will
15
do
years
that.
ago.
Hey,
Yeah.
I've been a part of this show a lot. This is a
Hey,
great
Steve,
podcast
hey,
right here.
Steve, this is actually the most shit talking Steve has done since he's been on one of my shows.
history isn't going to be able to bring the games for you on the schedule though, so you got to
I
keep that in
know.
mind.
I love this podcast. I love you guys. You guys are great.
I said, you my people. I'm just messing with
Oh,
you.
it's all love, yeah, man. I'm not no animosity for me at all. No,
Yeah.
fuck no. It's just
Yeah, even Skull and I
Like I
arguing about how the
hey,
game. Even Purple and Bars and I arguing how the
Look,
game went today. We still
I
got love
enjoy
for
this
each other.
Viking show, and I enjoy.
I'm just trying to keep
Jamie
you happy,
and
man. I
Casey
don't want you
show.
to. I don't want you to miss the ride, man. I want
No.
you to stop and smell
Hey,
the
Zoe.
roses and be happy
Hey,
with what
Zoe.
you're experiencing.
What up?
If I get a chance next time I'm on Jamie and Casey, if I win a card, I'll have him send it to you.
Yeah, that's right.
I appreciate that.
I will.
Hey,
Well,
Steve.
Not
So
for
real
much longer, man.
The Commander scored again.
Ours
real
is
quick
coming soon.
about the Packers. What can y'all do to make this team better?
What can we do
Heal
to make
up.
this team better?
Get healthy.
Heal up in chemistry. That's
Yeah.
all they're missing.
Get healthy.
They have all the talent in the
Oh,
world.
and get a kicker.
They get a
That-
kicker.
Oh,
they gonna-
kicker, yeah,
Yeah.
that's rough. That was rough.
We're thinking about bringing back John Stenerud.
That kicker remind me of the Daniel Carson game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was having some fun. I was like, wait, is that our kicker? And I was like, no, wait, it's the Packers. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. Like, I was starting to have some fucking moments that I had to fucking swallow during that game, too. Don't get me wrong. I was.
Well, let me ask
so
you guys
nervous.
this. Let me ask you guys this question. Just say this happens in the future. Just say Super Bowl. It's the Chiefs and Vikings, and Mahomes beats the Chiefs. Would you guys be sick?
Mahomes beat the Chiefs.
The home beat the Chiefs.
If
I
he was
mean,
our
the
quarterback,
Vikings. I'm sorry. If Mahomes beat the
oh,
Vikings
if
in the
it's
Super
this year, I
Bowl,
wouldn't care.
Hell
If
yeah,
it's
I'd be
gonna Sam
mad.
Darnold.
Nah, Minnesota gonna
I
get
would be
that.
mad.
If it's 2 years from now and
Hell no.
AJ's
Huh?
playing lights out and it's
Man,
JK versus Mahomes,
I don't
I
want-
would be pissed.
I don't want no Chiefs three-peat.
no, the Vikings get there. They better win the shot. I ain't never seen the Vikings get to the damn Super Bowl.
No,
My
he asked
Super Bowl
us how-
prediction
what we would feel
was-
like. He asked us what we would feel like, not like
I'd
do
be
we think we're
pissed.
gonna do it.
I'd
Yeah,
be pissed.
yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah,
I
get to
wouldn't
get
be angry this year,
yeah. Shit, we don't know when they're gonna get there again.
You ain't lying.
Yeah,
Wasn't
I guess
that-
there's stuff too.
Wasn't that Super Bowl 3 Chiefs and Vikings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
old as hell.
You gotta ask Catch these questions. He knows
Yeah.
all this, man.
You talking about Super Bowl 1 and 2 and championships?
I'd be
Super
more
Bowl,
upset.
Hey,
Super Bowl 3.
Team World Championships, man.
It was Super Bowl 4.
Super Bowl 4. See, I knew Catch would know.
Like if we
Because 1 and 2 was the Packers and Chiefs, Packers and Raiders. Super Bowl 3 was the Jets and Colts. Super Bowl 4 was the Vikings and Chiefs.
Yeah, was it 4?
There you
Okay,
go.
thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
yeah. See,
Ooh,
like yeah, it's
Rasheed
how you
Rice,
read.
right?
Like Lefty was saying, it's like how you
Rasheed
lose.
Rice is hurt for the Chiefs.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
got started
Oh,
off.
he's getting carted off. Yeah, I see it on Red Zone. I'm
They
just
hold
gonna
their
watch Red
receiver
Zone.
core. They hold their offense injured.
Here's another thing that's coming up. I wonder what kind of big trades will be coming around trade deadline.
Shit, probably Devontae
Well, the
Adams.
Vikings are going to have like a trade, even though it's not going to be a trade. They get
I don't
Hawkinson
think
back.
we should. I think we're good. We just need more chemistry.
I know. I really want to see when Hawkinson comes back with the offense. gonna look like.
Oh my god, it's gonna be deadly. That first half, you see how efficient that offense was when we just fucking got all our receivers fucking rolling.
Yeah,
Like,
but
we had our
bro,
receiver
bro,
core
purple,
fucking
purple,
fully healthy for the
purple,
first time.
Purple. Our 2 starting corners was not there.
Oh my god!
So they were there in the second half then?
No.
That was more the Vikings.
When they
team.
were making a
Yeah.
comeback, they were there, and then when
See,
they were getting
listen to
stopped, they weren't
Catch.
there.
Listen to Catch, guys. Catch.
That was more. That was
Catch.
more. That was more the Vikings not taking advantage of the corners not being there. going
Right.
back. Yeah.
You guys should have slaughtered us 65-3.
The
Man,
Vikings got up. The Vikings got up 28.
Alexander, hot garbage, man.
The Vikings got up 28-0 and sat
Talking
on the
about
ball.
my top corners ain't play. Jerry Alexander can't check nobody on the Vikings team.
Man,
Man, what?
you fell
How
down
many
the
touchdowns
steps.
did he give up today?
Okay, Steve.
Who can he check?
The one thing I will say is that one game where Justin Jefferson got shut down, Jair Alexander did not cover him one-on-one the whole game.
He had that safety on top, man.
I know
But
that.
Jordan
me-
Addison-
With Jair Alexander and Justin Jefferson, Jair Alexander has covered. Someone did a breakdown of every.
wait. I remember seeing Alexander covering Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, but not one-on-one. The safety was always rolling over the top.
You know.
So someone
because
did a breakdown. Someone did a
because-
breakdown of this of
because-
every time Justin Jefferson's played the Vikings and Jair Alexander. I think someone said there was like almost 200 snaps between the two.
Because I saw
Jair Alexander has only covered JJ one-on-one 38 plays, and of those 38 plays, Justin Jefferson has got like 9 catches for like 70 yards or something like that.
Okay, Cleveland. Look at Cleveland.
And the white uniforms.
The white uniforms and the white helmets. Yeah.
Cardinals are moving 3rd and 1. That's what I'm looking at right now. I'm on red zone.
But hey, like I said, I ain't taking nothing away. I give Vikings, you guys, all the props. Good win today.
Yeah, it was. Taking
Oh, definitely. You guys got a talented team, man.
You taking them 1 week at a time.
And definitely not blind.
But
House
I
money.
will laugh. I will laugh. I mean, I don't see you guys losing next week. But if you guys lose to the Jets, you better not come on a podcast anywhere.
We gonna
they're
be
undefeated. The Vikings are undefeated.
Here. We gonna be here. We ain't going nowhere.
You just said like a little bit ago that like one year you guys made the Super Bowl after winning 9 games or whatever and lost a bunch of games. And even if we lose a bunch of games and make it to the Super Bowl, it doesn't matter because just by your own logic, it doesn't matter how you get there as long as you get there. So even if we lose a couple games throughout the season, does it matter by your logic?
Hey, Steve. Lose to the Jets.
Hey,
It doesn't matter by your logic because we can. You guys won the Super Bowl off a fucking miracle season, right?
No, they won a Super Bowl. You know how they won a Super Bowl?
Because wait, let me get this though.
I'm just using your own logic against you, man.
I'm gonna be honest though. I'm an Aaron Rodgers fan, but they won a Super Bowl because the concussion protocol was bullshit back then. Because if you go back to that year, Aaron Rodgers had a concussion and he kind of still played when he shouldn't have been playing, and they would have actually lost those games and not made the playoffs.
I go a different route. They defense was top 5.
You hear Steve? You know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know I'm right.
What?
You know I'm right about the concussion on Aaron Rodgers, right? You remember that season? Go back to it. He was concussed and he played anyway. You know damn well if they would have started they backup quarterback, they wouldn't have won them games and barely made the playoffs.
But their defense was good. The defense was like top 2 in takeaways.
Yeah, but the offense wasn't nothing without Rodgers. That's why they changed the whole concussion protocol rules. Because of that.
Well,
he wouldn't be playing.
You can't blame the Packers for that.
See?
Like you can't blame the Vikings for winning like we do now.
Exactly.
Like, your logic is you got to stand by your own logic, man. You can't just
no. Purple. Slow down a minute. Slow down. I understand what you're saying. What I'm saying is, like the Jets. This is the Jets. You guys lose to the Jets.
What was your worst loss in that Super Bowl run that year? Can anybody tell me who was the worst loss that they had that season?
Man, if we lose to the Jets, that means some people ain't getting on that damn airplane.
Was it so like by your logic, you said it doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying.
Well, all I gotta say is that the Patriots
so I know
lost.
who Purple's taking next week. He's
the
taking
Patriots.
the Jets.
The Patriots lost 31-0 to Buffalo, and they still won the Super Bowl that year.
I think
bad losses happen.
I think next week.
I will still be here if they lose, but
the year the Giants won a championship, I think we beat them 42-7, something like that. And then the Giants rolled and won a championship. So the logic really don't mean nothing. It's any given Sunday.
No, only thing I'm saying that this is the Jets. That's it.
Yeah, it'll be an ugly loss. There's a lot of Super Bowl champions that have ugly losses on their resume en route to a Super Bowl. The Chiefs, your Packers, the Patriots, right? It's just football, man.
The 49ers
goes the right way. You get a bad call, whatever.
I think it was the 94 season. The 49ers lost to the Eagles 41-9. So bad losses happen.
Yeah,
they do.
I need to go into a Jets podcast because I would love to hear these guys right now.
Next week's going to be a rough game because it's going to be in fucking the UK, and it's going to be a whole factor of like jet lag and the whole training and the whole routine.
That's right. You guys got to go over there.
Wait, hold on. Did you watch any of the games in the UK last week or last year? Do you not remember how every commentator was fucking saying the exact same thing that every single team was freaking struggling on the road in the UK. It's a factor. You travel freaking time zones is going to be a problem. So
We
yeah, it's
undefeated,
going to be a
wasn't it?
factor next week. Regardless, I'd be stupid to ignore it. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting game next week. But I still think
The Vikings are undefeated in London.
Yep.
Are we really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
We travel early too. So
Oh,
like,
try something else, Steve.
He left again.
He better have.
He's got internet problems.
Yeah, he got internet problems.
He got more power on the internet.
He doesn't peg me as a rage quitter.
He got a Green Bay.
No, he's not. He's not.
He would have rage quit a long time ago.
He would have left it with 28-0.
See, can I give me one more?
No, but if we want to talk about it honestly, though, too, like, yeah, that second half was not a great performance. They don't know how to play with the lead, and they second guess themselves, and they shoot themselves in the foot again with fucking easy growing fucking mistakes.
But what I'm saying though,
How
is
do we-
if KOC wants to be considered a great coach, if the Chiefs were up 28-0, they would not have sat on the ball. They would have kind of kept scoring and scoring and scoring. That's my only issue, is that when we got 28-0, they sat on the ball.
They have the confidence to do that, though, right? They've won how many Super Bowls? You know what I mean? Like, if they were young and fucking unproven like us, would they play that way? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's a process to this, and eventually,
we ain't that damn.
God damn, that would have been good from 70. Holy shit!
like that. You know what I mean? Like,
all bow. The Queen has.
Maybe I'm being too optimistic. D Woods, I think you got a really good barometer on this. Like, do you think I'm being too optimistic?
No, you're all right. I understand what you're saying.
I was just saying that, like, freaking, we're, even though, like, there's bad stuff and, like, bad tape like we have today, like, it's still a good thing because we're going to learn from it and grow. So, like,
Man,
now, just think this. If the Seahawks beat the Lions,
yes,
okay, all three teams would be 2-2. You guys would be 4-0.
Yeah, looking good.
Why are people like flipping out? It's like every team plays bad.
Oh my
games.
God!
We played
What a
bad game.
pick
Who
by the
fucking
Cardinals.
cares? We won.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Sarah.
It's I played defense.
Ooh,
I
that
played
was-
defense. Yeah, I played defense for so long, Sarah. My defensive mentality is coming out with me that when you're up 28-0, you don't allow.
No, wait. You trying to blame the defense for that collapse?
No. I'm saying my defensive mind is telling me that when you're up 28-0, winning the game 31-20, losing the game 31-29 means. But my defensive brain is like, we should not allow 29 points after leading 28. That's how my mind is working. But I gotta keep in mind though, if the Packers still miss his field goals, they don't. The game's different.
I think the game be different. I think we still win though.
They're young and growing and made a ton of mistakes, man. Hey,
Purple Bart, we ain't hearing that shit with Green Bay. They just signed a man to a $50-something million contract. He ain't that damn young. Shit, he ain't no rookie no more.
Yeah. Grossi did
they had a lot of freaking mistakes. You know what I mean?
Woo.
Just growing things, man.
That Packer blood is strong, boy.
We're both young. Like, this is two young teams. It could have gone any way, but like, we just had the healthier team and we're playing better football. And then we got lucky at the end. But clock management, though, right? Like, better clock management that we've seen in the past.
Well, I can't. Jordan Love threw 54 times.
Yeah, well, what, 3 interceptions?
And when quarterbacks throw more than 30 times against us, they lose.
Man, subscribe to my channel. So I need one more sub on this motherfucker.
What's that percentage on that? I forget.
To get you to what?
For whenever a quarterback throws more than 30 times against us, they lose. It's like they have like a 30% chance of winning or some shit like that.
Anytime you're throwing over 50 throws,
You're in trouble.
you're trying to mount a comeback. That's why
so
you're throwing that much.
So Steve,
So
I got a question for you. Weren't the Packers supposed to have a vaunted run offense?
No, like I said, you guys should be like, hey, 4-0.
No, but I'm
To
asking.
win?
I mean, did you think that Did you think the Packers would be able to run on them?
Well, Steve is kind of
I can answer that question for Steve. Josh Jacobs ain't that good.
I'm all for too, Steve. You kind of stumped.
He was out of the game a lot. They went to the rookie a lot.
I feel like it's so. I think Jacobs ain't really a great running back like that. For one, and two, when you getting the shit beat out of you early in the game, you ain't about to run the ball and try to come back. And they actually came back by passing the ball. So that's kind of skewed to me on the run situation. Steve, you there, man?
I didn't think they were going to score more than 3 field goals going in this game. That's how confident I was.
I thought they were only going to score. I said 31-7. I said 31-17.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna get about 17 too. Though.
I kept saying 33-9.
Damn.
I was really confident, man. I'm not telling you. The math, I that's my bad though, because I failed to account a divisional game. I didn't account enough for it, and they're scrappy. Divisional games are closer than expected again.
Well, you always have to put the point spread in play at times. You know, Vegas run these games.
Mm-hmm. And they were wrong.
Well, basically, the Packers are favored by 2.5. Usually, when you're the home team, you get 3 points automatically. So, pretty much what Vegas was saying that is if this was on a neutral field, the Vikings would have been favored.
Vegas ain't trust Jordan Love like I ain't
Watch,
trust
we'll
his
still
dad.
be ranked. We'll still be ranked lower than the Packers on power ranking.
I don't care about.
Well, you know the narrative, Sarah. You know the narrative. The narrative is going to be the Packers lost this game more than the Vikings won it.
They can say whatever they
That
want.
first half, I don't know. You can say that.
Let's keep going behind the radar, getting down wins, man.
Oh, my boy Lefty, good looking, my boy.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe to all of our channels while you're in here.
My boy Lefty.
Lefty, you have a channel?
No,
Nah,
he just sells to my shit.
yeah.
Did you say he hit 1,000? Oh, wait. Or you hit 1,000? You hit 1,000? Fuck yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, good looking.
So was it 1,000? Was it 1,000 subscribers and like a certain amount of watch hours you can start getting paid
Right on,
sponsorship money?
No, it's what is it? I forgot. It's 3,000 watch hours.
Right, poor guy. Dude.
How many? But 100 subs, right? Or is it 1,000 subs?
So
Or 500 subs. I think it's 500.
Well,
But when you get 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours, you fully monetized. I don't know what the fucking difference between half and full though, so I don't know.
I don't even think. When did they open up super chats on your channel?
When you get 500 subs and you get what is it, 300 watch hours? That's when you start getting super chat.
That's pretty sick.
Left, you gotta start streaming again. I'm streaming it tomorrow, Monday night game probably.
Hey, Sarah, did you get that card?
What?
Did you get that card I gave you? I won on.
Oh, yeah.
Told Kate. Okay, because I told them to give that to you.
Yeah, it's 3K watch hours.
What's going on, everybody?
You need 3,000 watch hours.
Okay.
I think
I
next
think
one
the
I
Lions are
win.
going to win tomorrow, though.
I think Seattle gonna win for real because the Lions got too many injuries.
They do.
They got a lot of injuries.
The Lions can't. The game's in Seattle, right?
It's in Detroit. No, it's here.
Uh-huh.
The Raiders.
I told Zoe next time if he's on there and he's around, I win another card. I'll give it to Zoe.
Good look, I appreciate that, my boy Steve.
So the Steelers lost, so that's one undefeated team that's gone.
I think the Chiefs gonna lose too.
The Chiefs are who else is undefeated? The Chiefs. It was the Chiefs, Steelers, Vikings, Seattle, and Buffalo.
Yeah, I think Buffalo gonna lose too tonight for real.
Oh, anyway, so there's this Kirk stan that came into the Purple Daily chat spamming. Kirk was never the problem. I was like, nobody gives a shit about Kirk. Get the fuck out of here.
The only reason the Falcons won today is because the Saints got that 30-something yard pass interference.
I'm like, no one gives a shit about Kirk, okay? Kirk ain't 4-0 with his team. Get the fuck out of here.
I guarantee you Cousins was the quarterback today. The Vikings do not win.
Hell no.
Hell no. Fuck no. Fuck no. He for sure threw a pick six and a fumble and another interception.
Or that run where Donald ran for like 15 yards to get the first down.
But
Yeah.
but I'm not mad at Sam Darnold today for that interception or how
It wasn't a pick. It wasn't a pick.
It wasn't a pick.
I'm just saying, regardless,
Right.
though.
But that fumble, that wasn't his fault. That was just a
What
good
fumble?
play of the defense.
Oh, you talking when he got sacked? Oh yeah, that wasn't his fault. No,
Yeah.
He's still playing good. I don't get mad off of things. I get mad when your quarterback he turns to a damn eggshell when you need him the most.
I will say, as mad as I am that the Packers came back into the game, it is kind of a blessing in disguise because now we know how the Vikings play in a tough game.
Oh yeah, we needed that, like D Wood said. But you know
Yeah.
what I want to see though? What I want to see next? We probably don't see it next week though. I want to see it come back being down about 10 or 7 though, like late in the third quarter.
I don't think we're gonna be down 10 against the Jets.
No, I said we won't see it next week. I'm talking about in the future though.
So we got the Jets, and then we have the bye.
Y'all, we need that bye week.
We need that bye. And we coming back with TJ.
We need that bye to get D Wood, man, back on the field. Ivan Pace, man. Ivan Pace back out there. Hey, man,
Cruiser-
feel good,
Cruiser-
though, man.
Boy,
I love
TJ,
my-
man. My boy
Oh.
TJ.
Oh.
We need him back, man. We need him back.
I don't know. Gruger Hill had another interception today.
Oh my God, there were so many freaking turnovers today. Holy
I
shit!
know.
The referee threw a flag in the 49ers game and hit the fucking running back right in the face.
Mhm. I seen that. He better be lucky. He had that damn visor on.
Another Orlando Pace. What was that? Orlando Williams? Whoever that guy is, the offensive tackle got blind.
Good luck, my boy.
Hey,
Damn, if JJ gets a touchdown, one touchdown every game, he'll have 17 touchdowns this year.
But do any of you think that Aaron Jones is mad he didn't get a touchdown?
Probably.
Nah, he was
probably.
I'm mad. He was on my parlay for a
probably a little
touchdown.
cheesy, but he just won.
He's happy. I'm pretty sure he's happy that they won. But
Right,
yeah,
I know that.
Yeah, but he wanted to score there. He wanted to show them up.
He
But
got
could've
cheated.
gashed them, man. He gashed them. That was insane.
We probably celebrated in the locker room like Favre did when Favre beat him.
Favre didn't just beat the Packers though. Favre smoked the Packers when he played them.
Let's get it.
Sorry, I'm gonna let my dog in, guys. I'll be back in a second.
I'm about to add bad on this motherfucker tonight.
What's this? Wait. Minnesota Vikings Super Bowl tickets prices are climbing. Wow.
Hey, y'all. So let me ask y'all a question. Kind of like Zoe right Hey, though, who is y'all most disappointing team versus y'all most surprising team this year?
Disappointing, I would say
Yeah.
the Bengals. And my most surprised team right now is the fucking Vikings. I ain't gonna lie
Man.
to you. I'm gonna be real with you. Who yours?
I would say most disappointing will probably be. I mean, you could say Miami, but that's the Tua situation.
Yeah.
You could say 49ers because they 1-2 right now. But the Bengals, yeah, because the Bengals might lose. If they win today,
Yeah, they barely won.
yeah, they're not making the playoffs, and they just paid your boy so much money over there to play quarterback, and he ain't shit.
49ers are
And they barely beat the Panthers. They were throwing up touchdowns on their ass.
So,
Who
but
your
I think
surprise?
my surprise, I ain't gonna say the Vikings. I'm gonna say Washington, man, because like I really didn't have trust in Kingsbury, and the way Jaden Daniels basically looked like he done played in this league before. Like he looked straight. So that's a surprise for me.
well. Kingsbury is one of those guys. He's probably better as a coordinator than a coach.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he running the ball more now.
He letting them be who he is.
But let me ask y'all this though, man. Y'all know what's real crazy? Caleb Williams and the Bears.
Yeah, but they played a depleted Rams team.
No, I'm talking about just overall. Like their offense is horrible.
I told you that before the season started.
Yeah, you did though. But the part I'm looking at, they offense line can't pick up no damn
Sarah,
blitz.
by the way, though, Sarah and I are cashing checks with the Bears right now.
I know y'all up like a bug. Let me get along. They cash that beat, man. Shit.
We both said the Bears were going to be trash, and they was like, "Oh, all the weapons they got." I got eviscerated for saying Rumaduze hasn't done anything, but yeah, people are treating him like a top 5 receiver.
No, that was right by saying. I just thought they were gonna be better than what they was though.
Nah, I knew they were going to be trash.
I know the offense line was that damn bad.
Don't be on.
Yeah, ain't Caleb Williams your boy, Zoe?
I thought he was gonna be good.
Your arm hurt.
What's your boy at? Spencer Rattler. Can't get on the damn field.
Whoa. Hey.
At least my quarterback's playing. What Bo Nix doing? What Bo Nix doing right now? Winning? I told y'all Bo Nix was good.
No, he ain't.
Come on, y'all gonna do that to a
Come on, his nickname was Bo Picks.
No, that was y'all saying. Bo Nix was good. Bo Nix was good in college, man.
No, Bronco fans were calling him Bo Picks.
Man, Bronco fans don't know shit. And plus, Bo Nix today went against a New York Jets defense that is loaded, and he played good, and they won.
Yeah, the Jets defense is good, but they don't change what they do. They line up the same way every time.
A rookie quarterback going against a defense like that? Shit, Spencer Rattler couldn't do it. He can't get on the downfield.
But hey, whoa, check your.
He was drafted in the what?
But Spencer Rattler was also a 5th round pick.
I don't give a fuck if you drafted the 5th or 7th. Look at Brock Purdy. I don't care where you were drafted at. If you that good, you gonna get on the field.
Hey. It's not.
He might not be the number 2 quarterback on the depth chart.
It's not Rattler's fault that the Bears ain't got no quarterback there, and that's why Caleb Williams is a starter.
Well, after the way Derek Carr played today, who knows how much longer he's going to start? Spencer Rattler was outperforming Carr in preseason.
But Spencer Rattler might not be number 2 on the depth chart. I don't think.
No,
he might be number 3.
Yeah, no, he's number 2.
Let me go double check.
Taysom Hill's not the backup quarterback.
Let me double check.
So you need to stop. You need to start thinking before you talk, man.
Man, you a Packer fan? What are you talking about, bro?
I know what I'm talking about.
Like I said, Spencer Rattler not AD Wood. Spencer Rattler not the number 2 quarterback in New Orleans, man.
Yes, he is.
Let me
AD Wood, what that say?
look it up.
Who do they have listed?
A quarterback named Jake Hanner.
The guy from Fresno State.
I'm looking it up right now, y'all, so we can end this conversation.
Because they just be talking, man.
The number 2 quarterback on the New Orleans Saints is Jake.
Thank you. So
And
you need to talk. You need to think before you talk, bro. I talk for facts.
Y'all
He didn't
both
play.
relax. Good Lord, it's Spencer Rattler. Why the fuck are we even arguing about?
Bro, he
Spencer
talking like I
Rattler?
was right.
Because Zoe wants to be right about something.
No, I know I was right. Every time I say I'll be right.
Yeah, he not even dressing though.
I know he not. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, he number 2. He number. No, the fuck he not.
He Louis
He the water boy. He the water boy.
Hey, and I'm going to give you guys another heads up by going over to London next week. A lot of injuries happen over there.
Yeah, because those fields are trash. Those fields are trash.
Man,
We play there, man.
No, those fields are trash over there because they're made for
We
soccer.
played there.
not
We
for
played there
American
2 years
football.
in a row. We came through injury free. We gonna be good.
oh, we didn't. We lost Louis over there.
Yeah.
So you
Man,
guys
his ass don't count.
team,
Louis, see? Man, like I said, we came away injury free.
We still was
you
about
guys,
Shit, we came away injury free.
and it's going to be your team that's moving to the UK.
Hey, Steve, though, let me ask you a question, Steve.
All right.
You're making up all these excuses because your team got the shit beat out of them today.
You hear him?
Like, just be real, man. You say you give them credit, but then you take it back and say, well, you better watch out because the injuries. And then you be like, oh, I'm going to give y'all credit. Then you take it right back. Come on, man. We know you're a Packer fan. We know exactly what you're saying. Don't even give us no credit. I don't want no credit from the Packer fan.
Hey, we got the shit beat out of us today?
Yeah.
Did you not watch the first half?
I mean,
Y'all
Did
still
you not
lost.
watch that first half, and did you not see the desperation second half? We had to throw for so many yards, and then throw a
31-29,
desperation pick
don't
at the
look
end
like an
when
ass
had
whipping
you
me.
thrown. No, look, listen. You would have a point because if you had made that fucking pass or not thrown an interception at the end, you guys would have had another drive and scored and possibly could have won. But you didn't.
Right.
You threw a late game pick, and it fucking cost you because those are the mistakes that young teams make. And you're not as good as
that
you
was-
think you are as well.
This last game was a tale of two halves. The
Well,
Vikings
it's also
dominated the
this,
first
too.
half. The Packers
Hey,
dominated the
no
second half.
Not as good as you
Let's
think
be
you
real.
No
are,
excuses.
as well
no
as you might not be either. But we're still
We-
better today.
We also missed 2 field goals that we could have won.
And whose fault is it that didn't fucking have
Yeah,
a
but who's to
competent
say that
fucking
those
kicker
two
on the
field goals
team?
you would have won,
So
though,
it's the
because if
Vikings'
you had kicked
responsibility
those
to make sure
two
you guys
field goals-
fucking find a kicker now. We're supposed to fucking lend you a kicker so you guys
Right.
have a competent kicker. Like,
Right.
what else
Hey.
do you need?
Hey,
It's
He
your
think
your
it's
Who's
football,
to say though that those
not
two
ours.
field goals would have made you guys
Two kickers for one kicker for
win
one
though?
team.
Because if you guys had kicked those 2 field goals, you
Imagine
probably would have
they
played
just have a
different
neutral
too.
kicker just
So
to kick
I'm just going to say,
That's
say
a
if
crazy
you guys
idea.
kicked those field goals, you would have won. It's kind of
I'm just going to say that, yes, they
Yes,
did miss
too.
2 field goals. And if you look at the score, it does look like if they would have made one of those 2 field goals, they would have won. But again, if it's 21-6 as opposed to 21-0, I don't think the Vikings sit on the ball like they did.
very
I think
true.
it changes a little bit.
I'll give you credit on that.
And like my uncle always told me, is if was a fifth, we all be drunk. So we won the game. That's all that
Won
counts.
the game, and I'll give you all the props you need.
Nope, I don't want no props from no Packer fan because they're gonna take it away.
No,
What up? What up, Bob?
You got props, bro. You got the props, man. Good
Yeah,
win.
I mean,
Good
it's
win.
like
Hard
a win.
at the end,
A
yeah.
win is a win is a win.
Right.
Even ugly wins are good are wins.
Just like Toretto said on Fast and Furious, it doesn't matter if you win by an inch.
What happened? And then that froze up on them
Because
kids.
if that wasn't the case, then Eli Manning.
He's been having connection issues all day, so I'm not surprised.
He can't even get his phone got cut short.
Hey, a win is a win is a win, right? TV.
A win is a win is a win.
and these Packers fans were so salty. Oh, that was such a fraudulent win. Like, excuse you, who the fuck did you beat?
Okay, let's just put it in perspective for the Packer fans since they're all drunk already and talking shit.
Tony,
You
tell him.
still lost the game. You gave up 28 points in the first, 30 minutes of the first half. Y'all motherfuckers was losing 28-0 after that. All of a sudden, we made it a game. A win is a win. Yeah, a win is a win, but guess what? Football is 60 minutes. Y'all motherfuckers didn't show up for 28 of those 60 minutes. Now, keep in mind, Minnesota took their foot off the gas that last 30 minutes to hang on for the win.
Which aggravates the fuck out of me.
Which aggravates me as a defensive guy. But Minnesota did enough and put enough points on the board and made enough plays to win the game.
Yeah, Jordan Love threw 54 times today, Tony.
How many times?
54 times.
The game.
That the Packers, everybody kept talking about how the Packers are just going to run all over Minnesota. Well,
Did Jacobs even get 50 yards?
I don't know.
Let me look it up, Tony. I'm gonna get it right for you real quick. Give me
Because last I checked, he only had 44.
I don't know, but they didn't go over 100.
Man, Jaden Daniels looks good, man. Oof.
Are you watching that game? I got the Kansas City game on. Hold on.
I'm watching Red Zone.
I'm going to turn on Red Zone.
yards, Tony. He got 51.
Oh wow! One over.
Well, you know what though? If you watch that game, they had 31. They had 31 in there, but a lot more than they had Jacobs in there.
Yeah, he had a long run, except for got called for holding, and that brought that play back.
And let's just think about it. Damn, Sam Darnold right now has 11 touchdowns and 3 interceptions on the season, right?
By the way, that was an interception that the Packer player caught. That wasn't an interception.
No, but we were talking about that earlier about how many times did the referees call in the field have to get turned over. That's the most. That's the most reverse.
You had the geriatric crew.
That's the most reverse calls I think I've ever seen. And then the one that they really needed to turn over, they didn't.
That's because you had the geriatric reffing crew out there in Green Bay. Fuck, them motherfuckers is all ready for AARP for God's sakes.
The geriatric refereeing crew.
They were old, dude.
That crew. They need to have that crew that had that rough that ran 90.
D Woods, them cats was my age running around out there.
Hey, would this be considered a hot take with the way the Commanders are playing right now that they win the East?
Yes.
No.
Hell yeah.
Did you see Philly?
Yeah, you're
They
right. You're right.
lost.
No, because Dallas stinks.
Yeah.
That would be a hot take.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not, Zoe.
Bro, nobody had the Commanders winning the East.
I said with the way they're playing, with the way
With
everybody's
the way
playing
they're
right now.
now.
But people still don't got to win. They still going to pick the Eagles.
Oh, after what the Eagles did today, I hope.
People don't care about that, Tony. It was just a bad game. And I'm about to blast the Eagle, too. I'm about to do a video on the Eagles. I ain't lying to you.
Hey,
I've been
hey,
telling
you know
y'all,
what?
Jalen.
I'm going to Mike Zimmer because I think he might get fired for the year's over.
He ain't going to be the only one. That other.
So who gets fired first? Is it McCarthy or is it Zimmer?
Zimmer?
Yeah, he the head coach. So you going to go before I go.
We fired first, man.
Hey, a thumbs up, Wing It, if you're. Can you hear it? So we have Wing It joining us.
Oh, hey.
Wing It.
What up, Wing It?
What's going on? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we got you, sir.
There.
No, I just figured I'd join in if it was.
Everybody's welcome on our channel, buddy. So
It's hard being a Vikings fan in Oklahoma. So
I'm in Texas.
California.
So.
Detroit.
Yeah, but the thing about California was is nobody really cares about.
You know what? It's kind of hard being a Viking fan in Minnesota. Shit.
Man, I actually was at the grocery store this morning.
This is beautiful.
So Wingin, I saw you and Purple and Bars get into it in the chat. About all that
I ain't listening to his bullshit.
He is overly positive for a Vikings
If you were
fan.
as jaded as you would have lost all the games are still fun.
I've been a Vikings fan since 1966.
Uh-huh.
And
Well, that's a year I was
I've
born.
heard it all. I've heard it all.
Yeah, that's a year. I was born in '66. Damn.
Damn. Somebody go, damn, you go further than Tony on the history.
I'm just not. I'm tired of the excuses. I'm tired of all the bullshit. I'm tired of always next year. I'm tired it's the coach. It's the stadium. It's this, it's that. No, they need to play goddamn football.
Thank you. Somebody.
Oh,
Say
yeah.
But Winging It, you saw where I was going because we've all seen that before.
Yeah. I mean, it's fucking insane. We can figure out more ways to play for the other team than any other team in the NFL.
But we still get we still got the W, and that's all that matters. Even though it was
We got the win, but
yeah,
I mean,
Yep, that's all that matters. That is the exact truth.
Wins we had.
Well, so should we not? I mean, should we like? Oh, we lost then? I mean, I don't get this attitude of like, oh, well, it was a bad win. Who cares? It's a fucking win. I mean,
I don't
Right?
get
we've been
this.
blown
I
out
don't get
teams for what?
I don't get
We've been
this
blown
damn
out teams for
attitude.
3
Everybody-
weeks. Like,
everybody-
what one bad
Excuses
game
for
and everybody's like fucking like acting
well,
like
because Sarah,
we're frauds or something.
see,
Jesus
Sarah,
Christ.
the reason why we're saying it's a bad win is because you're up 28-0. You allow the other team by coming
I
in by
understand that,
by
but
not
shit
stepping on the throat.
happens.
Yeah, but yeah, you know what though, Sarah? This shit happens a lot more with these current motherfucking Vikings.
So
Well, so what do you want them to fucking do? Lose the game then? Because I mean, if they lost,
No,
the game,
no,
then
step
you
on their
do.
throat.
So I
Keep
don't
being
know what
You want
are you
them-
so fucking upset about?
It's
I
very
mean,
simple.
oh
like I said, it's like yeah, it was a bad.
No, we're
win,
not- we're not
but
mad
who
that they
cares?
won,
We
Sarah.
fucking won. Jesus Christ!
no, we're not mad that
Good
they won,
Lord,
Sarah.
like,
We're not
You guys are
complaining.
making it seem like we should just lost the game. It would have made you guys happier or something.
No. We're happy the Vikings won. What we're saying is
We're
that
happy they won, but we're not happy with the way the defense played at the end.
so yeah, it's 28. When you're up 28-0, you don't like when it's 4th and 1,
If this
and,
was
and you're on your
I
you're on the
understand
45
that,
yard
but
line.
it happened the way it happened.
If-
So
if
I mean,
this was-
we can't do nothing about it.
But you know what makes it hurt worse?
If this was year 2 of the JJ McCarthy era, and he's looking like he's in his prime, and we're losing like this, we're fucking up this
Maybe,
bad. then I would understand. But we're in a fucking bridge year with a bridge
Hey,
quarterback,
Purple Bar.
young fucking teams that are trying to fucking learn how to do it, so we don't
Oh,
fuck it up
what?
when we're there.
Purple Bar.
This is the bridge
Not a
year.
young football team. Who is
Well, it's
young?
no longer a bridge year, but we were going in it as a bridge year. Like we're done.
It was
Like
never a
yours-
bridge year.
Overachieving, but
Who
we're
is
still essentially it's the same thing.
First of
Who is
all,
the young
you
football
got to,
team, though?
when you have that
Ain't no young
attitude,
football team.
when you have that attitude that you're going into a year with a bridge year, you've already fucking lost. If you ain't trying to win from the jump, don't even fucking buy. I hate that fucking bridge shit. There is no bridge. Okay, you
What
are in
makes
this
it
mother-fucker
bad
to win.
is
Bottom
that
line
because
If
it
you
was
ain't
against
in
the
this
Packers.
motherfucker to win, get off the fucking field and let somebody on there who wants to win.
Yeah,
But my thing
Steve,
is,
I don't
this
think
is
it
gonna stay a
matters. It
young
was the
football
Packers.
team. This ain't no
Selling the
young football
farm and
team.
trying
You guys
to win
wanted
when it
to
doesn't
demolish.
matter.
You guys wanted to demolish
Not
that.
a good
You
idea
guys
either.
should have demolished
If
that team.
no,
65
see,
to
Steve,
3.
yeah, Steve, I agree. I kind of agree what you're saying, but to me, if we're up 28-0 against anybody, I don't ever want the final score to be.
But that's what
31
makes
29.
that bad because it was against the division rival Packers. You was winning 28-0. It's a win. You should be proud. That's all that matters is you got the win.
Hey, I ain't got anything against the Pack other than I hate the son of a bitches.
Right. And that's what makes this, that close game when it was 28-0. That's what makes it kind of hurt to some Viking fans because it was against the Packers.
No,
If there
no,
was
see,
someone else, it might have been that
It,
bad.
it's not a
You know,
hurt
Viking
because
fans
it's not
had their teeth
because you still
stomped in the ground.
lost.
They was
Yeah,
kicking
see,
the
Steve-
shit out of us.
Steve, you
Steve,
still
Now
lost.
the score doesn't look like that.
Yeah,
I
Steve,
mean,
if this
I
game,
actually enjoyed Favre on our team.
yeah. So, Steve, if this was against, if this was
Oh, I'm
against,
sure you did.
if this
But
was
I'm sure
against
you
the
didn't
Cleveland
like
Browns,
that pass when he threw against the Saints.
Steve, if this was against the Cleveland Browns, I still would have been pissed by the way that they
Yeah.
let the.
You know, cross body.
I'm not mad that they lost. I'm
Stupid
happy
throw.
that they won. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, we're not.
Eh,
Nobody's mad that they lost, but if
Right.
you are into the game like we are, especially if you've played the game and you
Play
play that
defense.
side of the ball and you give
Yeah.
up too many points, that's a problem.
Right. I'm not mad that they won. I'm happy as hell that they won.
Yeah.
Well, the
When
defensive
my
left
team's up,
tackle.
when my team is up 28-0 or 28-7 at halftime, because by the way, the Vikings didn't fuck up, the
Hey,
Packers would have scored.
2-2.
Right. I would want them
That's fine.
to
Whole
like,
season to go.
you know.
Nothing-
No, I
nothing
just
to
want
sweat
them
about.
the game. I just meant that the game was as close as it was, that the Vikings kind of let the Packers back into it. That's what I'm mad about.
They went. It's almost like they kind of, KLC had a different coaching philosophy the first 3 weeks, and
Yeah.
he had the same philosophy the first half, and then all of a sudden in the second half, he reverted back to what he was doing the last 2 years,
He doesn't know how to play with the league.
and that's what kind of I was kind of like got me on edge. But you know what, Sam Darnold can play.
He
I
made
gotta
some
give him some
fucking
credit.
Crucial throws. There's so many good things about this game, and it's growth. But what I'm saying, what I want from you, what I want is I don't want you guys to be like something incredible, a miracle season happen, and then 2 years from now you go like, man, I didn't really get to enjoy that in the time during it
Oh,
was.
quit
You know?
overanalyzing.
Shadows
Purple Bar.
Are doing
You
is
need to
good.
fuck- you need to finish
Hell,
this
you
ball.
sound like a goddamn fucking psychologist. Shut up.
That's funny.
Go piss in the wind.
I'm just saying that.
God.
No,
Hey,
this
this
is
is
team.
our
This,
year,
no,
man.
no, I will preface to say this team is different. Purple, you are right, because Vikings teams in the past,
Jesus.
when the Packers started coming back like that, they would have folded and they would have lost the game.
Yeah, but listen,
Yeah.
y'all.
I will
Hey,
give
Purple
Kayla.
Bar.
We should
you
be
gotta know is
fucking
this, though.
happy and fucking getting drunk and fucking cheering and dancing in the streets, not arguing about a win. Is my point.
But what we need to do this year, though, Purple Bar, take advantage of a weak NFC and go for what we know. Go for the damn Super Bowl.
I agree.
See,
Go for the Super Bowl.
another reason why
Because that's
Sound like a
another
loony
reason why I don't like
politician.
another reason I don't like what happened in the second half is because now the Packers gave other teams how to pass on this defense and how to play
Not
on
really.
defense.
No, not really.
we got to learn. We got to learn how to play with the league.
Two
We
goddamn
don't know how to
quarters of
fucking-
I think
football.
Tony got it when he got there. Go ahead, Tony.
You know what I mean?
I think what'll happen, he got filmed for this game, but I think
Well,
week after
Let me
week,
ask a question.
and what's his name's got to change it up.
What would be said right now if you guys did lose that game?
We'll be pissed.
We
What
would
would be
be
said?
because we had the big lead and we blew it.
We pissed. But
Yeah.
we don't know that because we still won. Yeah.
Hey, pass
We
it to
have some better
58.
Okay, I got a question for Steve.
All right, Buster Rhymes.
What we supposed
We
to
have
do?
way better
Celebrate
clock
like
than-
drag queens in the street?
All right, Steve, I got a question for you.
Why are you a Packer fan?
That's not my question, but anyway.
That's my question. That's what I want to know. What went wrong in your childhood for you to be a Packer fan?
He explained that earlier.
Oh, we just give it to him right now.
Hey, but you know how many Packer fans would have left right now?
No, I give old Steve props. He's in there, man, and
He's standing
he
strong.
rapping.
That's my boy. Steve, my boy.
But okay, Tony, you weren't here when I brought this up. I don't
Hey,
know
you
if
guys
you were
got
here
the win,
either.
and that's all that matters.
If Cousins is the
Plus-
quarterback of the Vikings this game, do they
That's
win?
all that matters.
Plus-
You guys got the win.
Plus the
What
Packers
question?
Oh,
Super Bowls.
If
Hold
hold on, guys. I'm asking Wing.
Hold on.
I'm asking Winging and TB a question because they weren't here. If Cousins was the quarterback of this team this year, do they win this game? I say no.
No, they don't even jump out to the 28-0 lead.
Exactly. I think we're at
Nope.
17-7 going into the half. That's how bad.
Yeah, it's probably even.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I say no because that play that Sam Darnold made when there was nobody open, it was third down, and he ran for like 15, 16 yards.
Yeah.
also okay on that TD pass to Justin Jefferson. Did you see on the replay? Sam put that ball right where Justin could get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a hell of a throw, and it was a hell of a
Hey,
catch.
what's his name's not doing that? Cousins is not doing that.
It's like
I
a
got
warm
to
moon
see y'all on the
day.
next show.
He's gonna
I got to
fuck
do
up,
these
though.
videos.
He's gonna have a bad game.
All right,
All
Zoe.
right, all right, Zoe.
I see y'all.
Get shopping, man. I'm out of here.
Oh, by
too,
the way,
man.
Zoe, before you
Maybe we
go,
would.
you know damn well the Golden Gophers got hosed on an onside kick.
Yeah, motherfucker, don't even say they didn't. You know they did. That onside kick was recovered and it was legal. And you all got away with it, goddamn. So you can take that jug and shove that motherfucker where the sun goes. Right there.
I'm not saying the Gophers would have won if they got the onside kick.
It
But I'm
would've
saying
went
that was a bad call.
It would have went into overtime. We probably would have lost in overtime, but still,
Yeah.
the fact that it didn't go, and then the refs was like, "Oh, he's offside." He's like, "What the fuck? How much you paid them motherfuckers?"
Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all this.
The Venmo went through.
I'm smoking on that Gopher and Packer Pack tonight.
The Venmo went through.
I just wanted to get Tony fired. I just wanted to get TB fired up again. Real quick.
Oh.
The Venmo went through.
Yeah, the Venmo went through.
Oh. What was D Woods on Zoe's feed?
I don't know who D Woods joined private. He joined for the post game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn, my phone blowing up around here. What the hell?
So Trisha happy about the Falcons?
Oh, she was happy as hell. In spite of you know who.
Did they beat the Taints?
They beat them. The Saints got called for like a pass interference, a 30-yard pass interference call. And they got in the field goal range, and the kicker,
Oh my god.
Young Wei Koo, made a 58-yard field goal to win it with 2 seconds left.
You know who could have used Greg Joseph today? The Packers.
Yeah, they just cut him.
That's Sarah, you're a savage. Jesus.
And they
Christ.
just cut Greg Joseph. They cut him.
You
Well,
know
they're
how
gonna cut.
many
I bet you
field
that
goals he
kicker.
made
That
for, the
I
Giants?
bet when that kicker got to the locker room after the game, his locker was already.
He can't
cleared
even undress with the team. He's probably like in the janitor's closet.
out. His locker's already cleaned out.
Yeah. It's like your history, dude. Nice knowing you.
Yeah.
Guess how
Yeah,
many field goals Greg Joseph made for the Giants?
It's not. You know what though? Isn't it nice to have a kicker that fucking just makes everything?
It does, even if he looks like a dork. I mean, yeah.
Well, someone was talking about. What was I watching?
I like
They
how
were
he
talking-
looks so unassuming.
Yeah, they were talking about Riker.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And they were talking about how he has to be mentally tough because he played for Alabama, and everybody watches Alabama. Everybody watches you every week. Their eyes are on you from everybody, and they're like the pressure of him being an Alabama kicker did not affect him at all. So mentally, he's a strong kicker. But that's the one thing about us is we've always had problems with kickers. I think that issue's gone with Reichert. I mean, he's going to miss a kick. He's not going to be perfect, but you know.
And I mean, and we're going to have now. Here's the thing: actually, having a game like this is probably good for the team.
Yeah, it's a blessing in disguise.
It's a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
So you're going to have these games where you're going to have to work for your win.
But you know what this reminded me of?
Yeah.
Maybe this is why I'm so pissed off. You know what this game reminded me of?
Zimmer.
When the Vikings went 13-4 with Donatel's defense.
Oh yeah, it was yeah.
That's what it reminded me of.
Yeah.
Reminds me of 40 years of Vikings football.
Yeah.
That too. He ain't lying.
49ers going into the house.
Put it this way: you would have never seen like the Purple People Eater defense give up this big of a lead. You just wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't.
They'd have been probably put up another 50 points.
Now, I got a question though.
They'd have put up defensive points.
Yeah.
Is that KOC telling Brian Flores to ease up, or is
because the offensive line failed and targeted ran around like a wild man?
Exactly.
That is true. But is that KOC telling Brian Flores to step off the gas, or is it Brian Flores doing it himself?
Could be a little of both.
Yeah, it both.
Yeah, it could be a little of both.
I don't think it's KOC though, because he like pretty much lets Flores do whatever he wants.
One thing I have to remind myself, and it's hard to do, but the game is faster and more ballistic now than it ever has been.
Which is why they need younger referees.
Which is why the geriatric crew out there this Sunday shouldn't have been there.
I mean, the game is very ballistic now.
Yeah.
Compared to even compared to the Purple People Eaters, the Lala Zados, all the smash mouth football we're used to.
It's much faster now. It's very much faster.
It's so ballistic.
Yeah. Everything's hurry up. They're real quick with everything. No huddle.
I mean,
get up to
the rules too.
Yeah, with the rules.
Just doesn't allow the fucking old school way of playing.
Yeah. Watch college ball and all the hurry up.
The Patriots kicker just made a 63-yard field goal.
Oh Jesus! So
yeah, I mean,
who is their kicker?
Slav.
Who?
Slave.
Is he American?
I have no idea, but that would have been good from 70, halfway up the goalpost.
Yeah, see, that's why I'm almost thinking now with the whole kickoff rule, have them kick off from the 25 or the 20.
Yeah,
and it's still going to hit the end zone. You know,
but as much as I like Jalen Naylor, I don't want him returning punts.
Well, and he was, I think, he was spur of the moment because Brandon Powell got knocked out.
Right. Yeah. I'm just saying.
So that's the only
because
that's a great point.
Yeah, because if Powell was back there, he either would have let it. He probably more than likely just would have let it bounce.
Yeah, he should have just let forward and let it bounce. But he just was like caught up in the moment. Young guy mistake, you know what I mean? But like, fuck, it's annoying. They should look. The fucking Niners are going into the half with the exact same situation that we had, where they're blowing out the fucking Patriots, right? Like,
yeah,
we need to fucking take.
Yeah, but the Patriots ain't nowhere near the Packers.
No, but we need to learn how to play with a fucking.
It's 24-7 Washington
over Arizona.
Yeah, dude, they're fucking spanking them right now.
I'm telling you right now, if Washington keeps playing like this,
don't sleep on Jaden Daniels, folks.
He's a difference maker.
Yeah, don't sleep on Jaden Daniels.
Oh, he might end up being the best quarterback that played this year out of this draft.
Well, he'll be the best one.
He'll be the best one in the NFC.
He'll be the rookie of the year
this year. Yeah. Like over him, May and
well, May's not playing.
He'll start playing at some point this season.
Okay, you know what though? Daniels was running a little too much for me. That's kind of scary, especially with his frame.
Caleb Williams is not very good.
He's RG3 away
Bo
from
Nix.
OG.
Bo Nix might be.
Yeah.
Bo Nix might be. You know,
Bo
but
Nix is
Poor man's
ass.
Kirk Cousins.
I tried to tell Zoe that, but Zoe thought he was. Bronco fans were calling him Bo Picks. So,
Bo
Yeah,
Nix
Bo
is
Pick.
ass. I don't know
Nix
what
is
the
bad.
fuck Zoe's
He is
talking
he is
about.
bad.
but
I
they
hope
won
they're
today.
both even today.
They beat the Jets today.
They did not 10-9.
They beat him 10-9. Zerline missed a field goal.
Oh my god.
Zerline missed it. So they're going over to England over a 1-point loss.
Yeah.
And depending on when they leave,
Well, I'm glad. Like, thinking back about it now, the more I think about it, the more this was actually good for the Vikings to win this way, because if they would have dominated the Packers, they would have went to London thinking that they could just walk in there and beat the Jets too. Now they have shit they got to work on.
Well, they can beat the Jets. They can roll They should have rolled the Pack. That's not a good Pack team.
Yeah,
that is not a good Pack team at all.
They took the gas off the Pack.
If Jordan Love is healthy, if Jordan Love's healthy, I'm not going to say the Packers are trash.
And the Jets are no good this year. We got a good start. We got a spark, but
is the bye week coming to?
Yeah, that's true, because guess what? You got Aaron Rodgers and those wide receivers, and you only put up 9 points on the Broncos.
It was raining there though.
Yeah, it was bad weather.
Aaron Rodgers has played in blizzards and put up 4 touchdowns.
I mean, I know you. I know y'all are the faithful.
The ball was slippery. They were both mainly running the ball.
Which which you should do in that weather. But Denver's defense is not very good.
The traveling is what
Go ahead, wing it. What are you ready to say?
What worries me about next week.
Look, I know we're the Viking faithful here, and some of us is on the hate side. I am, but damn, we got a good start. We're not that good of a team.
You mean we're overachieving?
Yeah, I mean we're not there.
But we can catch fucking lightning or fucking catch fire though. Like,
we've always been able to catch lightning and fire. That's never been a question. Any team in the NFL can do that.
Yeah, because right now Washington's doing it.
I mean, remember back when Washington and Riggins dominated and they were nothing but Riggins? I mean,
Tony and I do.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Starting up the diesel wall.
Yeah, I mean, Chicago tried it with the fridge, but they didn't have it. I mean, but we don't ever have a route.
We
never have a route. We never can hang the tap route. Nothing.
The biggest problem with Minnesota has been consistency. They're consistent at being inconsistent.
Yes, TB. They dominate that.
You never know which Viking team you're going to get. That's the problem.
The Browns blew. They're 10-0.
Zero fucking pedigree.
Oh, Cleveland and the Raiders are tied.
Yeah. It's just I don't know.
I think
my brother's a diehard Raiders fan. He ain't got nothing to cheer about now, but he had some glory. Where's our glory?
A lot of questions were answered today, though.
Oh, the Rams lost, didn't they?
Yeah.
To the Bears?
Were finally able to run.
Oh my!
But the Rams got so many injuries.
Well, hopefully they still have them injuries when we play them in a few weeks.
We shouldn't have allowed more than 3 field goals in this game. They should not have. They should have been shut out completely the entire game.
We played a very lax.
Something like shocking to me, But.
See, the problem with letting up on the gas is that it's hard to turn it back on.
Well, and you get in that prevent defense, and it's just like you keep everything in front of you. But
yeah.
The field gets shorter, and guess what? Before you know it, they're already at your 10-yard line.
And then you start playing zone when you should be playing man-to-man, and all sorts of stupid shit goes downhill.
Yeah.
I mean, it just...
fucking stupid. We should have completely dominated in the second half, too. There should have been no change in the...
I mean,
I don't, because the mindset that KOC's had this whole season has been to put the nail in the coffin.
The only time
it was different.
The only time as a coach I would ever play prevent defense is if you're up 34-7 and there's like 2 minutes left to go in the game.
Like
That's
last week.
Like last week. That's it. That's the only time you ever play prevent. So when you start 28-7 at halftime, you come out in the first part of that second half, and you play just like you did the first half. You step on the throat. You're aggressive. If they are playing aggressive and they give up a big play, I'm fine with that. That's different. But when they just drive down the field, 20 pass here, 20-yard pass here, 30-yard pass here, no. So like if they're playing aggressive and they miss a tackle and the guy runs it, that's fine.
They're uncomfortable with that situation ever happening, as if they go so aggressive and then we pay for it off like a touchdown.
And keep this in mind too.
We probably would have scored on that bullshit interception. That was not an interception.
Yeah, they would have at least a field goal. At least a field goal. Yeah,
that would have sealed it. That probably would have. You probably would have seen Malik Willis in there by then.
Yeah,
but I mean, the fact
but it's
that
the Packers. You can't expect to get the calls against the Packers.
Well, here's another thing too. People got to keep this in mind. If you kick the ball out of the end zone or whatever, the offense automatically gets the ball at the 30. It ain't like they're going 80 yards; they're going 70 yards. And when you're playing prevent defense, you're basically keeping everything in front of you for 10 to 15 yards.
Yeah, you're giving up yardage.
You're giving up yardage.
You're giving up yardage and trying to manage it.
Right.
Yeah, so Jordan Love was 32. Jordan Love was 32 of 54 for 389 yards, 4 touchdowns, 3 picks.
Oh, 3 picks?
Yeah.
That's my biggest criticism.
And here's another thing too. He was throwing to nobodies.
I feel like B-Flow likes to give up yards and he plays different in certain sections, or he's got more plays in certain areas of the field, and he lets them get to that field instead of just playing hard to not let them.
Just like that sign behind me. Can't
annoying.
Stupid.
Well, also too,
not give it up.
The Vikings won the ball control in the first half. The second half, that defense got tired because they were on the field a lot.
Yeah,
they got tired. They didn't get a lot of pressure today. They didn't blitz a lot. I noticed that. They didn't blitz much.
Counter blitz them
yeah, and then at times they only rushed 3 players. They only rushed 3.
They were trying to fake the blitz more to kind of make him do the opposite. It was a different chess game than expected for sure.
I think next week, hopefully in London, I think they probably go back to the blitzing because, granted, Aaron Rodgers has seen it all, but Aaron Rodgers is not as mobile as he used to be. So hopefully they get back to that, but they got some things to work on.
How many sacks did the Vikings have today? They didn't have very many.
I only counted 1.
I mean, even as a Vikings fan, I always respected Aaron Rodgers. And when we had Favre, I was like, and I'm like, God damn. And then, they put a bounty on him down in New Orleans, and I thought some people needed to be shot over that shit.
That was the year that I started watching the Vikings, is that run.
Yeah. Here was the fucked up thing about that game. If you thought Brett had it bad in that championship game, they put it on the week before on Kurt Warner so bad they forced him to retire.
Yeah. I mean, they did.
It was dirty as hell, and the Saints hadn't done anything like that until the playoffs.
And I was a defensive player, so I understand it.
Yeah,
but that's our job: kill the quarterback.
Yeah, that was my one job. Yeah,
I mean, I was a left tackle.
See, I didn't even know about Bounty Gate until way after. When I watched the game, I was a complete noob. I had no idea any of that was going on. I was just
your defensive lineman, and the play happened at the line of scrimmage or after it, you failed.
Yeah, if they got by me, I didn't do my job.
Yep, they got by me, I failed.
Yep. Yeah, if they got by me, I didn't do my job. No, Bounty Gate it came out the next year or
Yeah.
maybe the year after, but they tried to sweep it under the rug. They tried to make New Orleans a feel-good story, and they didn't want nothing to break the momentum. That's why.
Yeah, especially like the pass interference.
And I mean, you know,
on
and
Ben
Favre-
Huber, he was 15 yards away. from him.
Favre was a Packer, but you know, I got a Favre Vikings jersey.
Yeah, no, I mean that was a great year we had with Favre. You know,
Yeah, I'm a D lineman at heart, so I will never wear a quarterback's number. I will never wear a quarterback's number.
No, I will.
There's an
I like 'em
exception.
all.
There's an
like
exception
'em all.
to every rule. I'll wear a Joe Cap jersey. I won't wear a Tarkington. I'll wear a Joe Cap.
Yeah.
I definitely had a defensive lineman number when I played. I was
I was a defensive lineman. I just was not
What number were you?
in high school.
Just in general, yeah.
66 number I am now.
I wore 72.
Yeah, and when I got to semi-pro, I wore 98 one year, and then I got back to 66. One year I wore 73.
My goal was to play for the Razorbacks, and then my parents moved to fag-ass SoCal, so I ended up at the worst high school in California. My career was over.
Yeah, I played
Oh,
down.
God,
I played down in South Florida.
I was here in the Twin Cities. I did though. I did sack an NFL quarterback.
Bucker missed the
playing in
field
the
goal.
pros. I ended up stacking Steve Walsh. He ended up playing.
If they'd have stayed at Northside in Fort Smith, and I'd have played for Northside Fort Smith, I'd have had a chance.
Hey guys, I am out of here once again. It's been fun. Be sure to catch our show on Wednesday.
Yep, we talk. Wing It. We talk Vikings vintage every Wednesday at 9:30 Central Time.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I logged in. I'm glad I found y'all.
Right.
Yep. And then we have our free for all on Friday where everybody can come in.
Yep.
So, but you know what, guys? A win is a win. We're 4-0. We beat the Packers. So guess what? Let's enjoy it and move on to the next team.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get on my motorcycle and raise hell.
All right. So I'd like to thank
Skol, guys.
I'd like to thank everybody for joining, and we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys Wednesday. Skol Vikings.
I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning all. And this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things. But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it?